Greetings and welcome to another edition of What's Holding You Back. My name is Rob McCray for the Business Building Network, and it is you time. So let's go.
Let's go. My name is Christine Allen from Clear Ambitions, Mentors and Speakers. Thank you, everyone, for subscribing to our channels, for joining us for the 20 minutes or so of a conversation that's we're going to find out what's holding you back. We're
Yeah,
excited about today's discussion, Rob.
absolutely. Yes, very excited. Very excited about our discussion for today as we're going to be talking about some of the daily habits that are actually going to lead to your success. But before we get into that, we're going to do a brief recap of our discussion of last week, and then we're going to have a little word of inspiration for you as well. So, last week, our very dear Christine Allen from Clear Ambitions gave us some great insight and information about what is the best type of business entity for you in starting up your own business, whether that be a corporation, a LLC, a partnership, or a sole proprietorship. So, Christine, that was an amazing job that you did in sharing that information last week. So, yeah, any follow up on that?
I would encourage everyone to go back and look at the replay, like and share.
Yeah.
It was a conversation that, in the tail end, we ended up getting some deep nuggets, some conversations that went up a little bit beyond just the paperwork that's necessary, but went into the personalities that would encourage someone whether or not they want to be a solopreneur or if they want to be legit. We said too legit to quit was a tagline for last
Yes,
week.
your famous words. Yes, yes,
So if you have the intentions to register your business, we encourage you to go back and just look at the replay on that and consult with your tax advisors.
yes,
All
yes.
right. So today's discussion, we're going right into the quote of today: inspiration, a blast from the past, a man who actually influenced the world and didn't intend to.
Yes, that is oh so true. And he is well known for his greatest invention, which is actually the light bulb. And in this particular quote, it states, "Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time." And
Mm.
that's coming from a man that had to fail or make over 2,000 attempts in his invention of the light bulb before he can actually get it correct. So I always say that when people talk about failure and success, the only way that you can fail at doing something is if you give up. As long as you continue to try and you complete your mission at hand, then you can ultimately find success. And that's going to lead us into our next slide here, which states, "You define your own success." And we're going to get a little deep with this before we get into our main subject matter for today. So I want you to really think about this and put in your comments in the chat section as we discuss this. So you define your own success, meaning that you are going to be the one that determines what success really means for you. So Christine, if I was to ask you, what does success mean to you? What would you say?
Mm. So that's a multifaceted question because there's success in relationships, there's success in business, there's success in academics. You
Yes.
know, the if I can say from an overview on all sides, success is when you stress free. You're doing something, you're with someone.
Hmm.
There's no ulcers, there's no angst. Um, it's really a synergy. So
Hmm.
when you're in harmony with either the person or the thing, that you're doing is
Right.
that success.
Okay. Okay. Good enough. And to our viewing audience, I would love for you to also put in the comment section, how do you define success for yourself or anyone else? What does success look like for you? Right? So put that in the comments. As for myself, I would always define success as having made some type of accomplishment in the pursuance of my goals. So, as long, like I stated earlier, as long as you never give up,
Hmm.
then you will not be a failure in your attempt to achieve your goals. You have to keep on trying until you ultimately get it right. And then that's where you're going to find your ultimate success. So
Hmm.
that is how I would define success for me. So there is no wrong answer to this. We're just trying to figure out how you're going to define success for yourself. And then we want you to speak that into existence.
Right. And how you define success for yourself is just for yourself. Stay in your lanes. Your thermometer, your bar, whatever your measuring stick, if you will, is just that. So someone else's opinion is
Hmm.
theirs. So that being said, don't let anyone rain on your parade. You know, you're a success. Someone else might say, well, that's not their success, and that's fine. But
Yes.
it's there's a quote that you shared with us last week, Rob, and it was about if you stand in your own or stand for something, don't waver.
Hmm.
It's about being steadfast in your belief.
Right.
So it's very important that when you reach that level, if you will, you know that you're only making a nickel and now you're making a dime, right? And someone else who has has 50 cents might come out and say, hey, you're just making a dime. No, 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 no. Celebrate yourself. It's
That's
your
right.
success.
That's right. That's your success. That's your accomplishment. You have elevated to another level.
Right?
Plateauing. Keep going. Yes. Do not let anyone else define or measure your success. Your
Mm-hmm.
success is within you. And Christine, you hit that on the head. Yes. Thank you so much for sharing that. And yeah, my wife saying that, yes, her definition of success is achieving her goals. Yes, dreams manifesting. Yes, that is so true. Beautifully stated.
And might I say, if you know you started turning that nickel into a dime, and you want to keep going, just don't stay there. And I, if that's what you want, but knowing that, stagnant water goes stale. So
Mm,
you that flow, that flow of success, of that momentum, keep it going. And I
right.
don't want to talk a lot about that because then we'll, we won't get into our atomic habits. But
Yeah,
definitely,
yeah.
if you want to talk about the dynamics of either you're green and growing or ripe and rotting, that dynamic of
Wow.
when you reach a certain point,
Mm,
how do you keep it going?
love it. Love it. Love it. All right. Excellent, Christine. Yes. All right. So, yes, let's get into our subject matter for
Mhm.
today. And that is going to be talking about the daily habits that you need to incorporate into your life that are going to bring forth your success.
Okay, let's go.
So, yes, let's get into it. All right, let me get that out of the way. So, in just a brief analysis of it, daily habits of success. It starts out with you thinking about what it is that you actually want to do. You're making the analysis, then you're going to start to make your plan, then you're going to try, you're going to do it, and you're going to do it again and keep on doing it until you get the results that you are looking for. So that is the process there in a nutshell. But how do we get there? So there's some things that we need to put in place in order for us to be able to get to this level. So it's all going to start with discipline. And one of those disciplines that we need to have or incorporate into our lifestyle is making sure that we are an early riser. We're getting up before anyone else within the household is up. Why? Because you're going to need that time to yourself and kind of figure out what it is that I want to do for today. And you do not want to be distracted or disturbed in what you're doing. So, the best way for you to do that is by you getting up before anyone else so you can focus on you. Remember, what's holding you back is all about you time and developing and creating that time for yourself so that you can accomplish your goals and your missions in life.
Perfectly said. Perfectly said. Not much more to add to that.
All right.
Not at all. Next slide.
Next slide. Gratitude. Wow, this is the big one, but it is so often overlooked. And the reason being is the things that we are truly looking for in life, we have to speak some things into existence. And the more appreciation that you show for the things that you do have, you will find that you're going to have a multitude or a greater um, encumbrance of things within your life. Meaning, the more things that you show your gratitude towards, you will
Mhm.
find that you're going to have more things start to manifest in your life. Why? Because you're showing that gratitude and appreciation for waking up every day, for to have your own, be able to work on your own behalf. You don't need any assistance from everyone else. You have your own good health. You have your own eyesight. You have your own hearing. You can go out and take a walk for yourself. You don't need any
Wow.
assistance. The little things in life that we take for granted. Do you
Yeah.
know how many people would wish and love to have the opportunity that we have? But these are the things that we take for granted. So you must give thanks and show gratitude for each and everything that you do have in life.
Each and everything. Amen. All
Mm,
right. Next slide. You're on a roll.
all right. Okay, so in correlation with that, showing your gratitude, then it's time that you take some time to go and meditate and pray. Pray to your creator, pray to your God, whoever that is, whatever that is for you. Make sure you devote some time in doing so. It is very important that you do that. And when you meditate, you're just taking some time to go deep into thought
Mm-hmm.
and you have that gratitude once again, an appreciation for the things that you have. And then you start to think about, all right, so what do I want to do for today? What is my day going to look like? And you're going to start to speak those things into existence through your meditation and through your prayer. Amen.
And that is a profound notion that folks, you're talking about taking things for granted.
Yes.
I read the King James Version of the Holy Bible.
Yes.
And, it's amazing to see the reference that most
Mhm.
successful, and I'm saying most, 90% of motivational speakers, 90% of speakers that are in the personal development
Right.
arena, they reference the man from Galilee. They reference, amen, they reference the power of positive thinking,
Yes.
the positive, keeping a positive mental attitude, and the referencing the scriptures written in the Holy Bible and
Hmm.
the teachings of Jesus Christ.
Yes.
The mindset of, first and foremost, the belief that you
Hmm.
were saying, coming into agreement with the words, coming to agreement as the lady is sitting and looking towards the heavens, the creator. And so she was created. And so there's nothing um, that is impossible. And I
Right.
think someone put impossible into I am possible. Do you ever see that, Rob? Where it was I am, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So with God, all things are possible,
Amen.
and So with that mindset of what's holding you back, there is there is a secret sauce, if you will,
Hmm.
and not only having faith in yourself but in the creator, and looking at how you're going to keep that positive mindset. It has to come from within.
It does.
It does. When someone's saying, hey, you're just making a dime when you used to make a nickel, you got to come from, those going to kill your joy.
That's right. That's right.
Right? That's
Yes.
your success.
Love
So
it. Love it.
yeah, yeah, this is a great slide.
All right. Excellent. All right. And then another thing that you need to incorporate into your daily lifestyle is your exercise. Your health is your greatest wealth. You have to take care of this vessel. You only get one. And once you damage it, it is going to be very hard to repair it. So
Yeah.
you need to take all measures to keep your body in good functional ability. So it's going to sustain you and carry you through all of your time that you have here on this place in which we call Earth.
Well, the slide that we were speaking about, meditation, has to do with mental wellness as well,
Yeah.
which is another epidemic on a whole. You can definitely have, the abs and the biceps and triceps and run a marathon. But
Hmm.
if your inner, your core, your heart is not at ease, so to speak, with anything, you have to manage your stress.
Yes.
Stress is, on the common denominator of so many illnesses, Rob, as you know. So
Yes.
we, be mindful of what you're doing. Is it something that you have to do, want to do, or need to do? If your
Uh,
stress level is going to tell you which one it is.
hmm.
Okay. And not much more to say about that. You're exercising, and it's something that is so therapeutic.
It
And
is.
the ideas, a lot of people feel that their ideas flow, they get aha moments in the middle of a workout.
That is so true.
Is that
That is so true. Oh my God. Yes.
got a witness?
Yes. Yes. I cannot tell you how many times when I'm doing my little calisthenics exercises, you know, different thoughts start to come to me. And,
Hmm.
I just have to put it to paper real quick before I forget it. And that's another thing that's very important. Write your thoughts down because you're going to lose it, and they may not come back to you. But I don't want to get off topic with that. But yeah, when I'm doing my exercises, it stimulates your blood flow,
Okay.
your
Yeah.
creative,
Yeah.
mindset, and different things that you want to start to do and put into action. And that's why on the slide you also see at the bottom right of it, it says personal development. So when I'm doing my exercises, I'm also listening to words of inspiration,
Mm.
words of encouragement, words of worship, and words of personal development to help me along in my journey in getting to the place in which I so desire. And I want to encourage each and every one of you to do the same. So take some time out for yourself and create a good mindset that is going to enable you to find and reach your success.
Awesome.
All right.
Next slide. What to-do list?
What
It's
to do this?
mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah. So after you've accomplished the first part of your day, you've had your you've woken up early. You've taken some time out to be grateful. The
Check.
first time you land your feet on the ground, you said, "Thank you, Lord, for awakening me this morning." And then you have some time to meditate and to pray.
Check.
You take some time to exercise.
Check.
That now it's time to start off your work day.
Mm.
And that starts with, well, it's going to be different for everyone else. So
Mm-hmm.
you're going to have it might be a totally different checklist, but these are just some of the things that are on my checklist as I start off my work day. So I'm going to check my messages, and follow up with any potential clients or customers that may
Okay.
have reached out. I'm going to look if I have any appointments that are scheduled, and then I'm going to do a basic analysis of what's going on in the business. What can I do to improve it, and do I need to restructure anything? And then I'm going to kind of write out a report of how the past day or the past week has went, and
Mhm.
take an inventory of how everyone is performing within the business, including myself. And this, we just want to evaluate everything that's going on, and then we're going to go off into the next things for the day. But we just want to make sure we have a good foundation set, and then we can get some things accomplished.
Wow, what a checklist. I'm
Mm,
sure everyone that's viewing is getting their pen and paper out to make their checklist known.
I hope so.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wow.
So, yes, a good day always starts with having a good night's sleep. And this slide says a productive day starts out with a good night. And this is very important as well. I know that I do not function very well if I don't have a good night's sleep.
Okay.
I don't know how it is for you, Christine, but for me, it is very important that a good night's rest. I feel rejuvenated, I feel inspired, and I wake up feeling refreshed. So, yes, I'm ready to tackle the world and anything that's going to come my way. So, how about you, sis?
Absolutely the same. Especially at this age, you have to and so the reality check might have been obvious to some, but in any case, about brain health. So
Yes.
that brain health and how your brain needs to rest. So even if your body feels like you can go another 3 hours, you can go another couple more hours, not only will your eyes feel strained, but you have to remember that your brain needs the rest.
Yes.
And it's something that will attack your nervous system
Hmm.
silently. That nervous system is nothing to play with. It's not an easy fix, if at all. So just to remember, even if your body feels you feel okay, your brain needs the rest.
Absolutely. And
Hmm.
it's going to affect your immune system as well. If you're not getting your proper rest, body's going to start to break down, and then it's going to tell you. And then eventually, if you do not get the proper amount of rest and the proper nutrients within your body,
Hmm.
guess what? Your body's going to start to shut down and make you get some rest.
Wow. Yeah, yeah. I tell you, it will. It will. I'll
Yes,
tell you what to do.
that's right. So take heed to the warning signs.
So this is all about habits, daily habits that lead to your success. We have, a book review that we promised we were going to do last week, and we do have some nuggets from
Yeah,
Atomic Habits. Now,
right.
Atomic Habits is written by, and get this, his last name is Clear.
Okay.
Yes. So, Atomic Habits is written by James Clear, and James Clear has a summary on YouTube. We invite you to you know take some time
Hmm.
and run through the Atomic Habits. It's your Atomic Habits. It's these little habits that lead to big results. You're not going to see the results right away, but
Absolutely.
you will over time, and you will condition yourself in a good way. So
Yes.
we encourage you to, in addition to these slides that Rob is sharing from the Business Building Network,
Hmm.
you accompany this with the Atomic Habits, a summary.
Excellent. Excellent. Yes, and I like that word that you mentioned. Condition yourself to do these steps and put these measures in place. And like you said, Christine, it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some time. And consistency is always going to be the key to your success in anything that you do in life. You have to keep on doing it. So that's why we stated daily habits. It's not a one-time thing. It's not a one-off. You have to consistently do it. Make it a lifestyle, a part of who you are and your being. And
That's
as
right.
you do so, you will start to see results start to manifest themselves. And then you're not even going to see the success, but when you look back at it or someone points it out to you,
Hmm.
wow, what's going on with your business? Or you start to see the results. You're like, hmm, I didn't even notice that, but I guess it's just from that consistency that I'm putting in. And now I'm starting to reap the rewards. I'm seeing the benefits.
Excellent. Excellent. All right.
Yes.
So we are still in you time, and it says rinse and
Rinse and
repeat.
repeat.
That's
Yeah.
right. Consistency. Consistency is key. Rinse and repeat. This is great. I love this discussion
Yeah.
about the habits, the daily habits that you get into, and how that leads into your success. Measuring your success, that mindset of wellness is huge. You have to enjoy the fruits of your labor.
You do.
Enjoy. You got to be healthy to enjoy it. Enjoy that yacht, right?
Yes. Yes.
What your private jet, whatever it is, it could be your scooter. Nonetheless, that's your success for
That's right.
me.
That's right.
Mhm.
Your success. That's right, Christine. Speak it into existence. And don't be scared to shoot for the stars. Because
Wow.
even if you miss, you may land upon the stars. So, yes, yes, wow. Love this discussion, love this topic, and I hope that each and every one of you have taken something away from it that can be beneficial to you in your lifestyle, in your business,
Hmm.
any aspect of your life. You have to have some disciplines and some principles set forth, and they're going to start to yield results once you put these things in place, and they're going to give you the success in which you are looking for.
Absolutely. We want to invite everyone to please share this with a friend that you know needs some habits, to shift gears, if you will,
Yes.
right? On some habits. And we're not just speaking about the, whether it be smoking, whether it be any other habit that's toxic to your health, but it could just be a habit of um, consistently sleeping in, or consistently, you know, um, I had one I had to overcome, which was time management. And you spoke about time management. Thank you for that, Rob.
Yes.
Earlier on. So those are habits of, showing up. How do you show up? How do
Mhm.
you present yourself? What's your posture? And not just posture in physical, but posture also in your mental posture when you're there. So what these habits can help you along the way. If you need help, please reach out to Rob at Business Building Network, and he will definitely help you in your daily routine. If you identify those gaps, there are 24 hours in a day. Yes, surprise, surprise. Telling you something you didn't know, right?
Right.
4 hours in a day. I challenge you, viewers, to carve out from midnight right back to midnight one day and look at what you do with your time. Your success is hidden in your daily routine.
Yes, it is.
Your success
Yeah.
is hidden in your daily routine.
Come on.
There's no overnight success, it's hidden in your daily routines. And we challenge everyone to, again, look at that 24 hours, just one day. Take one day and look at what you do, how you
Absolutely.
do it, how long, how much time is lapse, right? And we won't get into that too much, but we're looking to see if anyone's really going to do that. With it. I did the exercise, and it was astonishing to see how much time is really left over, right?
Right.
How much time is left over? What are you doing with it? You sleep up to a maximum of 8 hours. Um, some people can do with six,
Mm-hmm.
6 to 8 hours. But once you hit the ground running, so to speak, and you go through your daily routines, There's so much we can speak about as far as how do you fit in your 9 to 5 on your atomic habits, how you can fit that in if you're in the office all day, or you're on the job all day. Well, definitely you can connect with myself, or Robin will tell you how you can actually partner
Mhm.
habits with routines. And James Clear can tell you that. It does speak about that in Atomic Habits as well. It gives you lots of hints, um, and ways in which you're doing it always. You're driving,
Mhm.
so you're on autopilot driving, but there's no reason why you can't be listening to an audiobook while you're driving.
There
You
you go.
know,
There you
feeding your success patterns.
go. That's right.
Yes, absolutely. While you're standing at the sink, you're washing dishes, if you're still washing the dishes, and there's no reason why you can't do a leg raise while you're washing dishes. Why stand still?
Uh-oh. Okay. Okay.
Yes, there's an opportunity for some leg
Of
raises,
course. Yeah.
stretches. There's so many things you can partner with when you're brushing your teeth. There's actions and motions instead of staying stagnant while brushing your teeth. Well, let's march. That's there are so many just thinking and stretching the imagination.
Yes.
Atomic Habits. Check it out.
Excellent, Christine. Yeah. And speaking about brushing your teeth, something I like doing when I'm brushing my teeth, I do some calf raises.
Oh, okay.
You know, two things I want to get my exercise in and brushing my teeth. So yeah, yeah, there's plenty of opportunities to get things and get some more things accomplished out of life and make the most out of your time. And as you can see from our comments from some of our guests, we have Charmaine McBean, and she's going to be one of our guests in one of our upcoming episodes. As family, listen. So at the bottom of the screen is Christine Allen's email address. If you would like to connect with her, if you have any questions, or if you would like her professionalism and expertise in doing some things for you as far as writing out a business plan or how to structure your business, please contact her and she will be more than happy to share that information with you. So, as I was saying, we are at the beginning stages, this program, this broadcast in which we have launched, which is what's holding you back. We're just a little over a month in, so we're still in the foundational building process. We're just sharing information with you to help you get to that place in which you so desire. So then the next phase is going to be, we're going to start to bring on some other successful entrepreneurs so they can tell their story. What was that breakthrough moment for you? What were some of the things that held you back in getting your business started? And then from hearing their stories and their experiences, we hope that it's going to enlighten you, encourage you, and inspire you to go out and start your business if you don't have one already. And if you do have one, then it's just going to make reference to some of the struggles that they had to endure. It may be something that you already are going through and how they were able to overcome it. So we just want to be in a place
Mhm.
where we're sharing information that's going to help you excel and elevate, get to another level. So that's what this broadcast, this program is all about, is helping to help one another get to a better place. And we love to be with you along that journey. So,
Certainly.
yes. So, for our topic for next week, we're going to be discussing, are you best suited to be an employee or an employer? Are you going to be the boss?
And I think that I love that conversation that we're going to have next week, because if you already know the answer is employee, well, listening to what's holding you back, come on, get yourself promoted. Get yourself promoted. There's next levels. There are There's so many things that we actually contact or connect with the Clear Ambitions team, single mothers, and that's part of the heart space at Clear Ambitions is to help working single moms. There's so many obstacles that we can turn into stepping stones, opportunities in that corporate world. I call it the corporate jungle at times, but nevertheless, we're more than conquerors. So,
That's right. We are more than conquerors. Bless you, Deacon Orville. God bless you, sir.
all right. So we welcome to everyone who's online, and for those who are going to watch on the replay, don't forget to like and share. It's our delight to serve and help you find out what's holding you back. Join
Mm.
us next time for you time at 6 p.m. every Wednesday with Rob McCray from the Business Building Network.
And Christine Allen from Clear Ambitions. Tell a friend.
We'll see you next week.